You're welcome to the second part of the series, Understanding the Home Menu. Last time I talked about the use of clipboard in home menu. The menus we have in Microsoft Word, we have home menu, insert, draw, design, and the rest. So we are talking about the use of the home menu, the property of the home menu font. Last time we discussed clipboard. We understood how to use the cut, copy, paste, and format painter. If you want to know, you want to watch the video, you didn't follow up, I am going to put the link to the video in the description box so you can go and watch that video. So today we are talking about the font. You are going to learn how to format your characters using the font property of the home menu. So we get into that. So you can see here under font, you see there's a demarcation between clipboard, fonts, paragraph, styles, and these. So you see the demarcation. Looking at my mouse pointer, you'll always look at my mouse pointer, please. You see the demarcation, and you see the demarcation. So everything within here falls under font. So let me begin with the number one. This thing you are seeing here, you see Calibri body. This is called font style or font face, character face or character style, font style, according to your computer. So this determines how the characters, your characters, what you typed, how they are going to look like. This is what determines how they are going to look like. Will you style it? Are you going to make it um, use artistic writing, digital artistic writing, or you want to make the characters to be stylish, or you want to make it to have style? This is what is going to help you. And remember, as I've always said, you must select what you want to work on. For example, in parts, I've selected it. I've talked about how to select. So you go back to home, look at this small drop down arrow, click on it. It's going to bring out options, but this is covering this part. I'm going to bring it to the right hand side so that you will see it clearly. I select it once again, come back to home, you drop down. Now as I move toward, as I point at each of these font styles, you see the change. Like Arial black, you see how thick it is. So this is how you do that. You can as well make use of this, bring it down and up. You can make use of this until you get any of the font styles of your choice. For example, let me look for one of my favorite font styles, and that is called Vivaldi. Look at it here. You click on it. Once you click on it, it will change the style of the character. So let me increase it so that you will see it in parts. So you can also do the same for these ones, and you can return back. Let's quickly return back to a more clearer character. Let's use Arial black. So having done that, having understood what this is, beside it you see number, you see 38. This is the character size, or we call it font size. As I've selected this, if you click also this drop down arrow, you can be able to effect changes on the size of the character. Are you seeing that? On the size of the character, you you see here, you can draw. It ends, or it ended in 72. 72 is big, but where you want it to be bigger, you can then type it by yourself. You can type, let's increase it to, let's say, 100. I type 100 here. I only deleted 72 and then type 100. You hit on enter key. Let me show you enter key using my, okay, it has already effected, but using the keyboard, I believe you know where enter key is. Let me use the on-screen keyboard to show you the enter key, so that you won't you can see the enter key, you use it. That is it. So the character size that we are working on, okay, it seems the 100 didn't effect because I haven't clicked on enter key. So I'm going to type it once again, 100. I click enter key. You see the size is so big. That is how to work with this. So I'm going to return back to how it was. So the next, let's come down. You see bold. Okay, let me change this character style. So you see this is bold. If you click on bold, the character will become bold. To remove it from bold, you click back, it will return back. That is what this does. And then this one is called italic. Notice what it does to the character. I click it, you see, I click it again, it returns. Click it again, it returns. And one good thing is, as you point at all these, they will explain what they do. You can see bold, make your text bold. That's the explanation. Italic, italicize your text. You underline your text. So if you click on underline, automatically your text will underline. But then there is also a drop down arrow here. This drop down arrow, if you drop it, it gives you different styles of underlining. So whichever you choose, you select it, you make use of it. That is it. And this is called strike through. You can, let's remove the underline. You can strike through your characters. For example, sometimes people, when they advertise a product, you may see something like, let's say, you see something like 150,000 naira. The 150,000 naira. And then you also see something like 50,000 naira. 50. They strike through this. Come back. They strike through this, telling you that this is the normal price, but this one is the subsidized rate. You know, maybe they are running a promotion. They are not selling it at the normal price. They have reduced the price so that much persons will benefit. So that is it. Strike through. Then let me show you this. This is called superscript and this is called subscript. Let's say you type something like H2O, H2O, yes, I didn't type H20. Let's just go ahead with it. You want this 2, for example, to go up. You are going to make use of this. This one is called superscript. It takes the character up like square root. So to bring it back, you click back on the superscript, it will come back. But if you want it to come down, you click on subscript, it takes it down. To remove it, you come back here and remove it. That is what the same thing applies to every other, any character you want to have that effect, you do just the same. It does that for you, as you can see here. So back, you also see this. Well, let me select. As I said, you must always select something. Oh, sorry. Let's work with this. Having selected that, let's see what this does. This is increase indent, or increase font size, and this is decrease font size. So there is no one way of doing things in computer. There are several ways of doing it. This simply means increased character size, even without going to this place. Decrease character size. So if you don't want to use this, you can use this. They also have their shortcuts. And one good thing is, if you point your mouse pointer, it's going to show you the shortcuts. Yeah. And here you have text effect. If you click on this, it gives you lots of effects. Anyone you select, that is how your text is going to look like. That is the work of text effect. Then coming to text highlighter. Okay, text highlighter, what does it do? This is an electronic way of highlighting our text. Those sometimes in our hard copy books or the Bible, some people prefer to use highlighter to highlight important points that they don't want to forget. They always want to set their eyes on those points. So if you have such points, you can highlight it. You can come here and click here, the drop down. You can select the color of your text highlights, any color of your choice. So if you want to remove the text highlight, you select again and come back, click this drop down and say no color. It will vamoose. And then the next thing here is, let me select, sorry. Okay, having selected, you come back to home. This is called change case. What does it do? Change the selected text to uppercase, lowercase, or other common capitalizations. In computer, uppercase is known, or what is it called? The capital letters are called uppercases, and then lowercase, the small letters. Okay, let's see. As you have selected, you click on this drop down, you see sentence case. That means each sentence will begin with capital letter, and I think that's what we already have. But let's now look at lowercase. It means everything automatically becomes a small letters, while uppercase gives you um, capital letters throughout. Then toggle case, as you can see from the character itself, it's a mixture of capital letters and small letters. That's the toggle case. So let me see if what it's going to give us. um, Toggle case, you can try it out. Sometimes it gives you that. I think it depends because of what I have done so far. Let me go to capitalize. Let me select and capitalize each word, and then come back to toggle case and see what it gives us. Oh, okay. I've been able to capitalize each word, then come back to toggle case. I think it worked. So you can see understanding how they are now mixtures. Some are smaller characters while some are bigger characters. And then let me return back. So you can see text color or font color. You can click here, drop down and select whatever color you want your characters to have. I've selected blue. So, and that's why we have blue character. So you go back. If you want to remove it or change it to any other color, you can change it. Then finally we have clear all formatting. This clear all formatting removes the formatting from the selection. It takes the character back to how it was when you initially typed it. So let's click on it. So you see that it has taken our characters back to how it was when we started. So this is how you can make use of the font property of the home menu. Please, I beg you to please subscribe to my channel so that in our next video, in our next class, you'll be able to get the notification to proceed to the third series, the third part of the videos on the menus of Microsoft Word. Thanks for watching.